Panasonic just launched their 2026 1.5 ton inverter AC, and on paper it looks impressive. Higher IC rating, a new DustBuster feature, updated convertible modes, and strong airflow numbers. But specs alone don't tell the full story. So I installed this AC, tested the cooling, measured the noise at night, checked real electricity usage, and even looked at the installation cost. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how it performs in real life, so you know what to expect before bringing it home. Hi, I am Pooja and welcome to ClearBuy. I spend all my time buying and testing home appliances, TVs, soundbars, washing machines, refrigerators, and yes, ACs, to see how they perform in real life, not just on paper, so you can buy confidently without wasting your money. Everything I share here is from real testing and real experience. So this is the Panasonic 2026 model 1.5 ton 5-star inverter AC, priced around 45,000, but with bank offers you can get it for around 41 to 42,000 rupees. Now inside the box, you get the indoor unit, outdoor unit, remote with holder, batteries, manuals, and a 3-meter copper pipe, which by the way is enough for most standard installations. But here is the thing about installation cost, because nobody talks about this. The Panasonic authorized installation came to around 3,000 rupees for me. That includes the installation charge, Panasonic brand stands, wiring, plug top, and drain pipe. So budget around 3,000 rupees on top of the AC price. Now let me show you what Panasonic actually changed this year, because some of these changes matter more than you think. Design wise, the indoor unit is plastic body, and I'll be honest, the build quality is average. Not bad, but nothing premium either. You get a blue shield coating on the fins, and the display sits right in the center. Bright, clear, and you can turn it off at night if light bothers you. The outdoor unit, this is where I noticed a change. The 2025 model had a square shaped fan grille. The 2026 version has a circular design with an embossed pattern. Metal body, plastic mesh grill for the vents, and blue shield coating on the outdoor fins too. Now here is the big new addition, DustBuster. This is basically an auto clean feature for the outdoor unit. Every 8 hours of running, the outdoor fan reverses direction for about 3 minutes and pushes dust off the condenser coil. I actually saw this happen in the morning after running the AC all night. The fan reversed quite powerfully for about 2 to 3 minutes. And it makes a real difference. Less dust on the condenser means better cooling efficiency and longer life. And one more thing, the convertible modes went from 7-in-1 on the 2025 model to 8-in-1 this year. You now get 8 levels, from 40% all the way to 100% plus a powerful mode. The 2025 started at 45%. But how does it actually cool? Because that's what really matters, right? So the cooling capacity is 5,100 watts. Actual tonnage works out to about 1.45 ton, suitable for rooms up to about 150 to 170 square feet. And the airflow, 703 CFM, which is solid. The blower inside is 41 inches. That's big for this segment. And the flap is 4.5 inches compared to the usual 4 inches on most ACs. You also get 4-way swing, so air reaches all 4 corners of the room. These small differences, you actually feel them in real use. The room cools down noticeably faster. Now, fan speeds. You get 4 fan speeds plus turbo, same as the 2025 model. Noise levels are also almost the same as last year, so no major change there. But here is what matters, real world noise. At the lowest fan speed, I measured around 42 dB. Turbo mode goes up to about 56 to 57 dB. Panasonic claims 34 dB, but that's lab conditions. Real world expect low 40s on the quietest setting, which is still pretty comfortable for sleeping. Alright, now the part most people care about. How much electricity does it actually use? The ISEER rating on this one is 5.80, and that's genuinely one of the highest in this entire 1.5 ton segment right now. Annual energy consumption is rated at 681 kilowatts. For reference, last year's 5-star model consumed about 759 kilowatts. That's roughly 10% less power this year. In my real-world testing, running the AC for a full 8-hour night, I recorded about 1.95 to 2 units. That's solid for a 1.5 ton 5-star AC. The stabilizer free range is 100 to 290 volts, which honestly covers most Indian homes. But look, I would still suggest using an external stabilizer, just to be safe. We actually made a detailed stabilizer buying guide recently. I'll link that video above, do check it out. It also has R32 refrigerant, copper condenser, PM 0.1 filter for air purification and crystal clean, which self-cleans the indoor coil in about 15 minutes. Wi-Fi still runs on 2.4 GHz only, no 5 GHz support. The MirAIe app works well though. You can adjust temperature, change modes, set custom sleep profiles hour by hour, monitor energy consumption and even get proximity alerts. And this is India's first Matter-enabled AC, which means it works natively with Alexa, Google Home, Apple HomeKit, Bixby, basically any smart home ecosystem. Now, Panasonic also makes this in 4-star and 3-star, and the price difference is significant. So let me break it down for you. The 3-star version around 37,000 rupees, the 4-star about 42,000 rupees, and the 5-star we tested around 45,000 rupees. With bank offers, these prices come down further. But here is what actually changes between them. The 3-star has an ISEER of 4.50 and consumes around 878 kilowatts per year. That's almost 200 kilowatts more than the 5-star. You also only get 2-way swing instead of 4-way. And the airflow drops to 576 CFM from 703. That's a real difference in cooling reach. The 4-star sits in the middle. ISEER 5.20, 760 kilowatts, and you do get 4-way swing and 703 CFM. In fact, the 2026 4-star is basically last year's 5-star in terms of efficiency. But you are getting DustBuster feature this year. So if you are on a tighter budget, the 4-star is actually a smart pick. But if you want the absolute best efficiency and can stretch your budget, the 5-star at around 40 to 45,000 rupees is worth it for the long-term savings. Warranty? All 3 variants come with 5 years comprehensive warranty, 5 years PCB and 10 years on the compressor. And for a 3-star and 4-star models, you can extend to a 6-year comprehensive plan for just $499 plus GST, which I would honestly recommend if you are going with those variants. So my honest take, the Panasonic 2026 5-star is a solid, efficient AC with a DustBuster feature that genuinely adds value, great app control and one of the best IC ratings in this segment. The build quality of the indoor unit could be better. It's plastic and feels average. And Wi-Fi still being 2.4 GHz only is a small miss. But overall, for around 41,000 rupees with offers, it's one of the best 1.5 ton 5-star ACs you can buy right now. So yeah, whether you go 3-star for budget, 4-star for the sweet spot or 5-star for maximum efficiency, I hope this helped you figure out which Panasonic 2026 AC is right for your home. I'll tag and leave the best Panasonic AC links in the description below. Please check them out. If this helped, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It really helps ClearBuy grow and keeps these honest reviews coming. Drop a comment if you have any questions or if there is another AC you want me to compare this with. I read every single one. Until next time, don't just buy. ClearBuy. See you soon.